The clock didn't start when the power died. It started when you realized it's not coming back. You have a tight 60-minute window before the shock wears off and the city begins to eat itself. Most people waste this hour paralyzed, texting ghosts, or waiting for permission to act. That hesitation is a death sentence. To see sunrise tomorrow, you must accept one brutal rule immediately. The old world is gone. If you try to cling to your routine, you won't make it. The question isn't about the future anymore. It is simply this: how do you survive the first 24 hours? Stop looking at your phone. It's a brick. Throw it on the couch. Listen to the silence, the hum of the fridge, the distant traffic, the ambient noise of safety. It's all severed. That quiet isn't peace. It's the breath before the scream. Your neighbors are already gathering in the hallway, their voices rising from confusion to fear. They want answers. They want a group. Avoid them. Connection is vulnerability right now. Lock the deadbolt. Close the blinds. Make yourself a ghost. You need to secure your perimeter while everyone else is still checking the breaker box. The first knock on your door isn't help. It's a liability you can't afford. If you want to survive what's coming, hit like and subscribe right now. Most people won't make it to the end of this video, let alone the first night. Will you? Back to the rules. The sun is going down. This is the moment the timeline shifts from inconvenience to survival. Your apartment isn't a home anymore. It's a container for your body heat and resources. The temperature is already dropping. Without the hum of the HVAC, the building is just a concrete cave that leaches warmth from your skin. You need to secure your biology before the dark sets in completely. Your throat feels dry. That's stress, not thirst. But real thirst is coming, and your tap is a ticking clock. You look at the sink. The pressure is already dying. If you wait until the flow stops, you're too late. When the municipal pumps fail, the pressure in the grid drops to zero. That creates a vacuum. Groundwater, sewage, and runoff suck back into the pipes through cracks. That clear water becomes poison in hours. Don't sip. Don't ration yet. Go to the bathtub. Plug it. Turn on the cold tap, full blast. Fill every pot, bucket, and bottle you own. This isn't just a drink. It's your only hygiene barrier against the filth accumulating outside. Comfort is a slow poison that kills you in your sleep. Now look at your living space. It's too big. Trying to heat the whole apartment with body heat is a rookie mistake that burns calories you can't replace. You need to shrink your world. Pick the smallest interior room, a closet or a bathroom without windows. Drag a mattress in there, isolate it. Hang blankets over the doorways to create airlocks. You are building a microclimate. If you sleep in the open master bedroom tonight, you will wake up stiff, shivering, and calorically bankrupt. The walls of a modern building are thin. Without active heating, they become ice blocks by morning. You feel a hunger pang. The fridge is warming up, and your instinct is to cook a feast before the food spoils. Stop. Digestion is a water-intensive process. If you gorge on salty meats, cheese, or heavy proteins now, your body pulls water from your blood to process it. You accelerate dehydration while feeling full. Eat the perishable fruit and vegetables first. They hydrate you. Leave the salty snacks and dried goods for later when you have a stable water ration. Your stomach is an engine. Don't redline it when you're running low on coolant. You reach for a flashlight to check the pantry. Keep it off. In a total blackout, a single beam of light in a window is a beacon. It screams, "I have supplies," to the street below. If you need light, use a low glow near the floor, shrouded under a blanket. Better yet, let your eyes adjust. You need to see out without being seen. Tape garbage bags over the windows. One strip of light escaping the edge is enough to draw a desperate crowd. You aren't hiding from monsters. You're hiding from desperate fathers who didn't fill their bathtubs. Finally, you feel the urge to use the bathroom. Do not flush that toilet. You have a finite amount of water in the tank, and you might need it to survive. More importantly, if the sewer lines below are backed up, flushing acts like a piston, forcing waste up into your neighbor's floor, or yours. Seal the bowl with plastic wrap and tape. Use a bucket with a heavy trash bag for waste. It's grim, it smells, but a functioning toilet is a luxury of the past. If you ignore this, you invite cholera into your sanctuary within 3 days. You can survive the cold, but you cannot survive a mistake. The silence outside is deceptive. Inside the building, the pressure is building behind every closed door. By the 4th hour, the shock wears off, and the bargaining begins. This is the most dangerous phase of the first night. You might think the biggest threat is a gang kicking down doors, but that comes later. Right now, the threat is the nice lady from down the hall. The threat is the guy who borrowed your jumper cables last winter. They are scared, they are unprepared, and they know you are home. You hear footsteps slowing down outside your door, then a knock. It's hesitant, polite even. A voice calls your name. It's a neighbor you know. Your hand instinctively reaches for the deadbolt to let them in. You freeze. Your fingers hover an inch from the cold metal latch. You don't breathe. You don't move. That hesitation just saved your life. If you open that door, you don't just let one person in. You let their panic in. You signal to the entire floor that you are awake, responsive, and resourceful. The moment you offer a bottle of water or a reassuring word, you become the designated leader. You become the supply depot. They won't leave. And when you run out of answers, their gratitude will turn into accusation. Keep the door locked. If they think you're gone, they will move on. If they know you're ignoring them, they will fixate on you. The lobby is likely becoming a gathering point. People are drawn to light and voices. They are congregating to share rumors and complain about the authorities. Do not join them. Early groups are death traps. They are loud, disorganized, and frantic. They have no plan, only anxiety. Being part of that herd gives you a false sense of safety, but it actually paints a target on your back. A large group consumes resources exponentially and attracts attention from blocks away. Stay away from the collective. Isolation is your armor, but you can't hide forever. Eventually, you might have to cross paths with someone, in the stairwell, or getting water from a utility closet. This is where your ego kills you. If you encounter a stranger, your instinct is to posture, to look tough, to show you aren't a victim. That's a mistake. Dominance challenges trigger escalation. If you look like a soldier, you look like a threat that needs to be neutralized. If you look like a victim, you look like loot. You need to be nothing. Kindness is a currency that has lost all its value. Be the gray man. Slump your shoulders. Keep your head down. Cough into your elbow like you're sick. If someone asks for help, don't say no. Say, I don't have anything. Lie with your body language. Make them believe you are worse off than they are. If you have a backpack, carry it on one shoulder, loosely, like it's empty. If you clutch it to your chest, you are screaming that it holds gold. You want them to look at you and decide you aren't worth the calories it would take to rob you. Then there is the noise discipline. You are used to a world where you can drop a book or sneeze without consequence. That world is gone. In a dead city, sound travels through the concrete skeleton of the building like electricity. A heavy footstep can be heard 3 floors down. Take off your shoes, wear thick socks, walk on the balls of your feet, rolling to the heel. It feels ridiculous. Do it anyway. Clear your throat into a pillow. If you have children or a dog, this is your nightmare. You need to build a nest in that interior room with blankets to dampen sound. One crying child can compromise a fortress. Paranoia will start to itch at your brain. You will start imagining scenarios. You will want to check the peephole every 10 minutes. Stop. The light from your hallway flickers through the peephole lens when you approach it. From the outside, it looks like a camera shutter blinking. It tells anyone in the hall that someone is watching. That implies you have something to protect. Put a piece of duct tape over the peephole. Blind yourself to the hallway. If they want in, you'll hear them. If they are just walking by, you don't need to know. Information is dangerous now because people will trade your secrets for their safety. If you told a neighbor yesterday that you just went a massive grocery run, that neighbor is now a liability. They might not rob you, but they will tell the group in the lobby that Unit 402 is stocked. They will trade that info for a place by the fire. You cannot rely on past relationships. The chemical balance of their brain has changed. They are flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. They are not the people you knew. They are drowning swimmers, and they will climb on top of you to breathe. A friend with no supplies is just an enemy who hasn't admitted it yet. By the 8th hour, the adrenaline crash hits. Your hands are shaking. Your brain feels like it's packed in cotton. This is where mistakes happen. You aren't fighting zombies. You are fighting biology and physics. The hero in your head wants to patrol the hallway with a baseball bat. Kill that hero. He is loud, he burns energy, and he gets seen. Your goal now is to turn your existence into a system of minimal impact. You need to sleep, but a deep sleep is a risk you can't take. If you crash for 8 hours, you might wake up to a boot on your neck. Use the 90-minute cycle. Set your phone alarm to vibrate only and put it inside your pillowcase. Sleep for 90 minutes. Wake up. Listen to the room for 5 minutes. Drink water. Check the door seal. Go back down. This keeps you in the REM cycle enough to function, but keeps you alert enough to react to changes in the building's atmosphere. Here is the lie that kills the most people: the bug-out fantasy. You've been told to grab your tactical bag and run for the woods the moment the grid goes down. That is a suicide pact. Look at the street from your hidden angle. It's a parking lot. It's a kill zone. If you leave now, you become a refugee. You are trading a secure, climate-controlled concrete shell for exposure, hypothermia, and chaos. Unless your building is physically burning or under direct chemical attack, stay inside. The roads are choke points where desperate people wait for supply trucks that aren't coming. They will take your bag just to see what's inside. Your routine is your cage, but it keeps you alive. Consider your trash. In a sealed apartment, smells amplify. You open a can of tuna or beans. To you, it's dinner. To the hallway, it's a beacon of protein. The scent leaks under the door draft. Do not throw the empty can in the open bin. Rinse it immediately with your gray water, saved from washing hands. Put it inside a Ziploc bag. Then put that bag inside a plastic container with a lid. It sounds paranoid until you realize that a starving dog, or a starving human, can smell calories from 2 floors away. Movement inside your unit must change. You walk with a heel strike normally. Thud, thud, thud. That vibrates the floorboards. Switch to rolling steps. Place the outside edge of your foot down first, then roll to the flat. It takes twice as long to cross the room. Good. Slow is smooth, smooth is silent. Avoid the center of the floor. That's where the squeaks are. Walk near the walls where the structural support is strongest and the floor is stiffest. You will feel the urge to check the window constantly to gauge the chaos outside. This is a tactical trap. If you stand directly in front of the window, even in a dark room, your silhouette blocks the ambient moonlight or street glow. Anyone looking up sees a black cutout of a human shape. They know you are watching. They know you are alert. Never approach the glass directly. Stand 3 feet back, deep in the shadows. Use the angle to look out. If you need to see the street directly below, use a small hand mirror held at the edge of the frame. Do not expose your face. Hygiene is not about comfort. It is about infection control. You are rationing water, so you aren't showering. But you must clean the hot spots, armpits, groin, feet. Use a damp cloth. If you let sweat and bacteria build up, you get rashes. In a high-stress, low-calorie environment, a minor skin infection can turn septic in days without antibiotics. Change your socks every 12 hours. Dry feet are mobile feet. If you lose your mobility to a blister or trench foot because you were too lazy to swap socks, you are a static target. A shadow that moves is seen. A shadow that stays still is invisible. The sun is coming up. The light filtering through the garbage bags on your windows is gray and weak. If you are still here, listening to this, you made it through the filter. The first 24 hours are designed to weed out the panicked, the hesitant, and the dependent. You are tired, your mouth is sticky, and your muscles ache from sleeping on the floor. Good. That pain is proof of life. But don't make the mistake of thinking the worst is over. The silence of the first night was just the shock. Today, the reality sets in. The people who didn't fill their bathtubs are waking up to dry taps. The parents who didn't hide their food are realizing their pantries are empty. Yesterday was confusion. Today is desperation. The knocking on your door will stop being polite. It will become rhythmic, heavy, and frantic. You might still be waiting for the sirens. You might be checking the signal bars on your phone, praying for a single dot of 5G. Stop it. Hope is a calorie burner you cannot afford. If the trucks come, they come. But you must operate on the assumption that you are on your own. You are your own police force. You are your own supply chain. You are your own doctor. The moment you start waiting for someone else to save you is the moment you start dying. The biggest enemy you faced wasn't the cold or the thirst. It was your own ego. It was the urge to be a hero, to be helpful, to be normal. You survived because you killed that urge. You survived because you accepted the unfairness of the situation immediately. The world doesn't care about your job title, your bank account, or your moral compass anymore. It only respects physics, biology, and stealth. Look around your apartment. It's dark, it smells, and it's small. This isn't a temporary inconvenience. This is your new baseline. The rules we established, silence, darkness, isolation, are not just for the blackout, they are for the foreseeable future. You have bought yourself time, but time is only useful if you use it to harden your mind. The civilization you knew is a ghost. Do not mourn it. Adapt to the carcass it left behind. Subscribe if you plan to survive. Yesterday you were a citizen. Today you are prey.